Well, I mean, you point out you make such a great distinction because, like, as you say, like an apple is not an apple, depending, like, I mean, really it's like the source and how it's raised, and the same with all foods. That's such a great distinction that I don't think a lot of people really think about, but hopefully they will after watching this. Because I remember when I lived in France, I remember I would go to the local market and get my eggs, and I'll never forget the color of cracking them in the pan, and they were almost red. Like the yolks were almost like red. And I was like, cool. This is unbelievable. I've never seen eggs like this in my life. And now I go to the grocery store. And the funny thing is, in Canada, we have a brand called President's Choice. And it's been marketed as like the healthy, the good version in a lot of these the big grocery stores we have. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm essentially saying that everything from President's Choice is absolute BS. Because I've seen what they put in their ingredient list, and it's changed over time. It's actually gotten a lot worse. And now looking at their eggs are charging, they're like $7 for, you know, these omega-3 eggs, and they look worse than a lot of the eggs you might find at Walmart. Right. So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a tough battlefield, I think, for the average consumer, but hopefully information like this can really kind of equip them to start making better choices.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Well, I mean, it's catch-22 because, you know, information you can be overwhelmed by it, or it can actually kind of give you clear direction to do something. But hopefully,
and I think for people like us, I'd like to think that we're the good guys fighting on the good side, trying to make things better. But if people want the gimmicky stuff, if you want to fight fire with fire, then it's like, do you want to have six-pack abs like me? Do you want to be as skinny and as healthful as Yuri? I mean, this is what we do every day. These are the things that we think about. This is what we eat for dinner every day. And this is not only because we think it's right, but because it's something that we live, right? This is our life. Like, in terms of food, it takes up like 30-40% of my day, just kind of like thinking about it in a good way, not in like some obsessive way, in a foodie way, in a way like, what's for dinner? What's the story? Where does it come from? You know, like when I first moved to Austin, it was super cool. I played at this, you know, pickin' party. I'm a musician, so I just like rocked out with a bunch of people, and so it would be like a potluck type thing. And, you know, every time someone would bring a salad, and it would be from their backyard. And I remember when I first got there, this guy was just like, he had these huge eyes, and he was so excited. And he had this big thing of greens, and he's just like, this was alive in my backyard 40 minutes ago.
That's awesome.
And everyone was just like, when your dinner comes with a story like that, you just appreciate it so more. You feel this sense of gratitude. You feel good about eating food that comes from a good place. And I think it's something that goes much deeper too. Like, your body recognizes that and starts to, like, health starts to happen automatically. Instead of eating foods that pull a quick one on your brain and on your body to make it seem like it tastes good, I think we all know when we're being tricked, right? Deep down, we all kind of know.